Hello, Year 11. Firstly, I hope you are all safe and well. And secondly, I'd like to start by just reminding you of something that I've been talking to you about all year, really. And that is this, that there's so much going on this year. It's a year like no other, which is why it's so important for you to, as we've said, control the controllable. We will deal with the rest. In other words, keep working hard. You know, you started up for the second time your online learning, your work from home. Last time that happened at the end of year 10, you showed a remarkable attitude towards that, and the amount of work that was produced and the progress that was made was, it was mind-blowing, really. You did so well. So keep that up. We will put things in place to ensure that you get the outcomes that you deserve. And that you are able to finish Year 11 successfully and go on to the college courses and the apprenticeships that you want. We've just finished listening to the government and their most recent updates on education, and we now have more clarity over the summer exams. The government have confirmed that it is not possible to have exams this year, and that they will put their trust in teachers, not algorithms, with teacher assessed grades forming your end outcomes at Year 11. This is not a simple process. It's certainly not as simple as teachers putting in a grade that they think you could get. There will be moderation and standardisation heavily involved. There could be some testing that we do before the end of the year. What it will be about, we know this, it will be about the work that you have completed over really the whole time you've been at Penrice, in the build-up in Year 11, and also, really importantly, it's about the work that you now do between now and the end of the year, including the work you do at home. Sticking with exams, just to clarify, as per the letter that was sent out to parents, all January and February exams are cancelled at Penrice. And I just wanted to reassure you that this will not negatively impact on what you can achieve in any of these subjects. You sat your PPEs before Christmas, and I've had one or two queries about those. I know that many of you worked really hard in the build-up to those exams. For some, it was a bit of a shock to the system, the first time you've completed a full set of exams. But you completed them and you deserve to receive those results. However, I do want to make it clear, when you get them, these are not your end results. As I said before, we will give clarity about how they will be calculated in due course. But our plan is, your teachers have now finished marking them and got all of that data in, and we will be sharing those results with you next week. I want to take a minute to talk with you about college applications. Again, I've had one or two queries about this. It was great that about 95% of you were in on that last week of term when you spent the morning with your tutors going through the online process, and many of you starting those applications. Lorraine Turner, our careers advisor, she is currently reading through and checking all of the work you did then. We will be in touch with individuals over the coming weeks if we have any queries regarding those forms. Perhaps you weren't in and haven't completed any forms yet. So we will be in touch with you about those. And then, as normal, we will be sending out batches of those forms to colleges to form the next step in that process. Please don't worry if you've already sent your form, that's not a problem. But if you do have any specific queries about college applications, whether it's things like you are moving out of the area or you have some specific apprenticeship queries, please do email Lorraine Turner, who will support you with that. So throughout this half term, we will be in regular contact. We will have assemblies. We're looking at ways in which we can engage as tutor groups. And if you have any questions along the way, please do get in touch and we will find ways of answering those questions for you. Finally, as I said at the start, control the controllable, work hard. That's what you can do. If you can do that, we will do everything we can to ensure that you are set up and ready for college. You are a year group full of wonderful and unique individuals. I know that already from working with you for a term. We can turn this negative situation into a really positive with resilience and determination. I'm not saying it's easy, but you can do it. And as I've said to you many times, try not to be too consumed with what's going on right now. Look to the future. You've got such an exciting year ahead of you. This time next year, you'll have completed your first term at colleges on your new courses. Keep looking to the future and think about the work you are doing now and how that will benefit you as you move on. If there is anything we can do to support, please let us know and we will do everything we can to do that. I will be back in touch as soon as we have further developments, but for now, stay home and stay safe and look out for each other. Thank you, Year 11.